Turn 11. We've taken one attack from the Vandal. This warrior is still lurking around. We don't quite know where anymore, so I haven't got my scout down there. But I think I will send my settler far away from him just to be on the safe side. Let's come and settle this site up here. Tasting that fog, but that's fine. We could rush that settler in. It might even be worth doing, seeing as I have the training. But let's take my other moves first. This guy and this guy. Take 30 science, probably. We probably want to border boost, perhaps. What does border boost get us? Let's have a look. Get an elephant here. Get the goats and a couple of more mountain tiles here. It's a bit early. We could probably get some decent tiles here. Alright, let's rush the settler in here. And maybe take border boost. That seems reasonable. Can't settle actually on those tiles, of course. I guess we'll take the horses here. Settle a landowner's seat. Absolutely have war with the Scythians, sure. Right, let's see what border boost looks like now. Grabs us a cow. I just don't know that that's worth having. I mean, it gets us around the lake, I suppose, which is not terrible. No, I don't think I care about border boost enough to actually want that. So, what are the other choices? We've got rhetoric, which leads to phalanx. Not super exciting. We do have spoke to wheel. We don't have husbandry yet, but I guess when we do, we could start building horses. We're not in the capital, which is a bit sad. Some slingers would probably be good. Let's get trapping. Strange encounter. Right, so we can take the research, fine. And then we have 2 orders left. We have a worker. I think we're just going to leave the scout where he is. And probably start working on some more quarry, I think. Or we could even get on a shrine, maybe. Let's come here and try and stay safe. Definitely want another warrior to make sure that this warrior down here doesn't bother us too much. And another settler here. Let's see, we've still got a site here. Yeah, so we do still want another settler. I think we'll take that before we take a worker. Oh, actually, of course, we did take the... We've got drama to get to a free settler, so maybe we'll take a worker in the landowner seat and rely on a free settler, perhaps to settle the city site. And that'll do. Alright, let's end the turn there. Turn 12, we have seen a Scythian up here and a slinger. So it looks like, I don't know quite what he's planning. Either he's going to take his warrior that was down here and swing up with the slinger to try and attack me, or he's going to try and sneak down here and get a force. I can't imagine what he thinks he's going to do. Maybe try and rush force this city side. I think we need to get the scout back now, because I need to know what on earth he's doing down here. So let's take the scout. Oh wow, got that, scooped that landmark just before he did. So the warrior isn't here. Let's keep an eye on this slinger, see what's going on. I think I'm happy for these 2 to stay where they are. I might even take this. Guy back and get him to heal. Not much use where he is at the moment. Worker, we're going to do a quarry, I think. 12 stone quarry. And we just have so many workers left now. Warden seems like a really good option for him, so that'd be great. Make him substantially tougher. And yeah, let's leave it at that. So we've got another warrior popping out in 2 turns to help reinforce if Kush tries any nonsense. Let's just check. They're still not at war with the Numidians, so they're definitely not going to be doing anything down here. Unless they are trying a forward launch. Yeah, I'm just not sure what my opponent is planning here. It's a bit puzzling, but fine. Nothing else we particularly want to do. I think we don't want to do anything with the leader or the heir. We definitely don't want an ambassador. No, so we're just going to leave those 5 overall in the bank and end the turn. Turn 13. We have an ambition. 6 mines, 5 military units, turn away. 5 military units is probably not unreasonable. Let's do that. Let's just see if we can see any movement. The slinger has gone into these trees and pushed the scout. And of course we've got tactician leaders, so that slinger is now hidden in these trees. Okay, that's interesting. Still don't know where this warrior is. He's gone down here and not re-emerged, but yeah, sure. Alright. That's a bit of a shame that the stone beast is coinciding with the free settler. I think I'd rather have the free settler right now. Let's get this guy back and healed. And warrior can just sit there, I think, for the moment. It's the best thing he can do. We might even want to promote him. Yeah, I am very interested to know what's going on down here. I might even send my scout back just to see what he can see. Yeah, I'm not going to end my turn on lavender just in case there is a warrior lurking around here. Maybe the warrior's just come back. I'm not sure. I didn't track where he went. I should have done a replay. The turn he moved out of my vision to see what I could see. But that's fine. Okay, we've got. He's, I think, okay there for the moment. I guess if he gets attacked by 2 units at once, that might be a problem. But we've got a warrior popping out next turn. Should be fine. Settler here in 3 years, settler here in 2. Okay, we've got 8 orders, but still nothing we can do. Oh yeah, I was thinking maybe it's worth promoting this guy. Like maybe a heckler. Did the slinger have a general on it? No, it doesn't. Just using the replay there to see what's going on. So maybe we don't want a heckler. Maybe focus would be alright. Maybe ranger. It's a bit of a shame we don't get any use with urban, so I think maybe focus is okay. Let's boost up their crit chance to 26%. A decent chance of giving them a good old slap. Alright, let's call that one a turn. Turn 14. Oligarchs becoming pious. Don't really care about that, I think. No. Right, okay. Not a lot else has happened. We haven't seen anything else happen. Let's just do a quick replay. Scout is getting ever closer. We do have a crit. I'm not going to be able to use it, sadly, until he comes to attack me. So maybe I should just fortify now. Probably should. Yeah, I should have fortified last turn, I think. I guess we took a promotion. Yeah, let's just dig in. Don't know where his warrior is, but yeah, it's nowhere in sight, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's get the other warrior out and racing towards this city site. Wow, that's interesting route to take, right past the Numidians. I don't think I want to go that way, but let's sit on the city site for a turn anyway. Let's get a general up. We've got. It's back to being weaker than me. Good. I think this should be enough units to deal with anything that comes my way. Let's heal him. Right, so we've got a settler, free settler, and another settler. That will be this city site and this city site. That is actually all the sites we have cleared at the moment. So actually, even maybe just another warrior might be alright at the moment, or a worker, or indeed a slinger. Let's take a slinger. A range unit definitely wouldn't hurt. And let's harvest. It's a bit of a shame this is going to Ferenda and not Roma, but it's okay. Let's harvest that and that. Let's get Rome. Only 5 years away now. Still more than I'd really prefer, but okay. Do we want to waste time harvesting that? Not really. Let's get our scout back towards the action. I really want to leave him in woods, but I think he's probably fine where he is. His slinger's up here. We know there's no warrior immediately down here. So I think I'm... where do I want to put this scout? It would be worth taking him back up to the city to heal before he does much else. Alright, let's see. Kush has gone developing. So they're selling at 2 cities. So that's quite a slow development they've done there. I guess they're working on acolytes for Zoroastrianism rather than focusing on settlers. But yeah, only 2 cities on turn 14 isn't a lot for sure. Alright, let's end turn there and see what he does next. Turn 15. My family want me to have an ambassador. Actually, the Hortensia is not a terrible ambassador, and if I'm not having to pay for it, and I'm not making the family unhappy, then that actually seems pretty darn good. Wow, the champions are real happy now. Let's see, we can see that. We can see the slinger has been moving about in the trees. Let's just replay that. Looks like they're... Realise they're not going to be able to kill me in a disappearing, so that's absolutely fine. So, great. Let's come settle this city site, which we can actually do this turn. It's awesome. Question is, what do we want? Do we want to make it a champion site? Probably not. We would get extra citizens because this is a champion settler. But I'd rather save my champion cities for the front line where they're more valuable. And we don't... So I suppose the question is actually then, do we even want to settle this site with this settler, or do we want to get the statesman settler down here? We could rush this settler forward. We know that slinger's piped off, so if we check the coast is clear, which it looks like it is, yeah, I think I'm going to rush this settler up here and settle this site next turn. I think I like that. Yeah, I'll to do another rush and settle this next turn. That'd be great. It's potentially dangerous if... Well, thing is, of course, we know they don't have a scout anymore unless they've built one, which is quite unlikely. So it's very unlikely they're going to be able to see this. If he converges on it, he could kill it, which is a risk, but I think it's a risk I'm willing to take. Okay, so what did we just research? We just researched the free settler, of course. Right. So again, we still don't have a lot of use for chariots, even though it'd be nice. We can't build them very efficiently. And we don't have husbandry, we can't build them at all. It's probably time we went for navigation and got the extra orders. Although administration and free worker and leading husbandry would be good too. I think we're probably all right. Let's go labour force. Start utilising our extra units. Get some more orders for them. All right, good. Let's end turn that. Year 16. So as predicted, Kush have founded Zoroastrianism. That's fine. Settler got attacked by 2. Okay, I didn't take the Numids into account. That was stupid, but never mind. It's fine. Just been a couple of turns of repairing. And get to any of these spots. I think I probably want to go. Yeah. Next to the lake seems reasonably well defensible. I want to try and grab as much land as possible, or hang back, though, I suppose is the question. I think hanging back here is okay. It's found champions. So yes, we've lost quite a bit of city health, unfortunately, from the Numids, but still, never mind. Right, so we're up to our 4th city. Well, Kush is still on 2. This is good. You can see as they are founded Zoroastrian, we can see their 2nd city now. Perfect. So I think we might just be rushing headlong towards our opponents at this point. A settler here can come down. I could rush him as well. Don't know that I really want to. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Spend some training and orders to actually get him in position. We'll found a statesman city there. Taking advantage of the free citizens. We do want workers in both these places. And unfortunately we can't now use these guys. And this nomad skirmisher, this isn't quite correct. He can definitely get to this tile here, so he would attack my warrior if I left him there. So I think I will move him up. And I might even stop him. If I stop him fortifying, then I will lose. I'd have to use an order to stop him fortifying. But he will take an order next turn if I don't. And there is that goodie hut there, so I think we might as well move towards that. That's okay. Probably fine. Alright, great. So now we're at 5 cities to their 2. That seems like a strong position to be in. We've got to work her up. We could... What do we want to do next? Probably get a settler and try and settle somewhere else. Seems reasonable. Yeah, alright, happy with that. That's in turn. Turn 17. Kush has finished the pyramids. That was quite quick. Let's see, we've got a marauder here. I've not seen any other units. Let's grab this goodie hut before we forget. That's worth doing. My mind is open. We can get 20 culture in Rome. That's probably actually really good, isn't it? And 2 civics for the leader, which is definitely good. So that would immediately take us to developing. It only saves a turn off that, but we immediately get the extra 2 science for the culture level. Or we could get 3.2, well 3.8 science in fact, plus some more once we do go, yeah, alright, basically I'm taking the science, is what I'm saying there. Because that's great. We'd lose some opinion from one of the oligarchs. Which one is that? I suppose that might be relevant. This guy here, statesman. We really like the statesman to like us, but I think I'd rather be educated than have people like me. Alright, at the moment. Okay, so we've got 17 orders. Well, he's got loads of orders now. We definitely want to get some farms up here. We've got another military unit here. So I suppose the next question is, do we want to try and push into Kush, do a Kush push, or do we want to take out the Numidians? I think we probably want to take out the Numidians. Can I not quite get over there? I could with another force march, which is possibly a little bit wasteful, but on the other hand, if it kills someone, maybe it's fine. Let's see, this is a ranged unit. So I suppose the question is, we go here, we'll take 1 and 1. Yeah, definitely where we want to be. Let's get the slinger, march him out this way. Kill that guy. Right, so we want yeah, we're getting a settler in 6 turns. Alright, that's good. We could get another settler in 6 turns, but I think we might just want to keep pumping out the units. Let's go Rome Rush. Rome has its most advantage in the early game when we've got all this extra training, so I think that would be good. We've got 1 worker we haven't used. We've got the militia. Too excited about. We can just leave him where he is, I think. And we're very low on food, but we're getting a worker to sort that out. We could perhaps use some more iron. Like, yeah, so a better tier 2 military unit would probably be good sooner rather than later if we're going to push into Kush. So I guess we can get steel fairly quickly to do that. Target it, that's what we want to research next. Just have a look at the list. Yeah, so we're definitely going to draw steel next turn, so that's good. Not next turn, next research. Let's chop this down and get ready to put a quarry here. Actually, no, hang on a minute. Just undo that. Yeah, if we're getting steel, we want an iron mine more than we want a quarry. So we could even just start an iron mine here. It's a bit of a shame, it's a great quarry spot. No, maybe we will do that, but we'll put a mine here rather than a quarry. Just remind myself we want a mine. Great, okay. And just quick check on Kush, still 2 cities, still weak or incompetent. Fine, okay. Turn 18, we have an event involving our son. No choices, he's just going to become slothful. Great. Yeah, tooltip. Lose training as leader and as governor, that's pretty bad. That's not the end of the world, I suppose. Right, so we need to deal with this. We haven't seen any more of Kush's units. They've retreated back. Oh wow, Kush are up to 5 VP, although of course they did get the wonder. So yeah, still on 2 cities. Come on, Kush, get your act together. This is embarrassing. Right, we can't quite kill this dude. Oh, we can if we put the warrior here and the slinger here, because he gets an extra 10% for big hidden. Because he's hidden in the forest due to my tactician leader. That's good. That's just enough to kill him. What are we doing next turn? We're doing 10-9. So we're definitely not, probably not going to kill him there. So we might just need to get the militia down to finish him off. That'd be good. Let's see what a worker's doing at mine. As we pinged this warrior here. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the warrior. We probably want to scout. Yeah, we probably want to come back and push through these new mids and get some more cities down before we push on to Kush. So let's maybe just leave him there for the moment. To be honest, he's got great stats on that urban where he is. Let's get the scout up here and healed. Go and see what we can see next turn. And do we want to push in with one warrior? Feels a little bit silly. Yeah, let's come back and take some more city sites out. Sounds alright. 2 orders which we're still not doing anything with. We don't have any courtiers, so we won't be able to tutor our kids, so we definitely want to be on the lookout for courtiers if at all possible. Let's see, do we want to work here or do we just want to spam units? I think we just want to spam units, honestly. At this point in the game, let's mess Kush up a bit. All right, let's end the turn there. We're going to do our ambition in 2 turns, which is great. We give some more legitimacy, some more orders, and yeah, once we get navigation up, we'll be in a great spot to actually launch an invasion. Navigation and steel are the 2 techs I suppose I want. Yeah, it'd be good to upgrade our warriors to axemen, which will take quite a bit of iron. So definitely iron is our top priority for our workers when they finally pop out. Yeah, so the economy is quite underdeveloped at the moment because we only have 2 workers, but we're working on that. That's not too bad. Alright, ending turn. Turn 19. My ambassador is gracious. Marvellous. Not sure what I care. Fine. Tax surplus. Let's just see what else is going on. So Slinger's been attacked. Nothing else is moving. We've got labour force. We don't have steel. That's irritating. Okay, I was expecting to get steel. Fine. Forestry. Interesting. Sovereignty gets us not a lot at the moment. Military drill gets some barracks. That might be quite useful. Yeah, let's take some barracks. Sounds alright. Right, tax surplus. Gold, science, civics. We've got loads of civics actually. civics rate is pretty darn good. Yeah, I guess because we're not actually spending any civics. We've got 5 cities and they're all pumping out units. I guess the science is probably the most useful thing there then. It's another turn of science. We can enact slavery for free. Well, not quite for free. We get some discontent in Roma. And it doesn't really do very much for us. We'll get better later. It's a law. We could just take some growth. Growth is not massively useful for us either right now, but it could be useful later. Discontent, that one doesn't really make too much odds to our family opinion at the moment. I guess it's free law, sure, we'll take it. Alright, it's not terrible. Ambassador doesn't want to go on a mission, do they? No, we don't want a tribal truce. We want to poke these people, and these people, and this person. Could become gracious. We could make a kid a political ward, which we gain legitimacy for, which is interesting. Almost worth gaining legitimacy, but we do become cruel, which I don't particularly want. We get a court minister as well. It's a 14-year-old, which does that. They're excluded from the succession, so it shouldn't actually be a problem. So we get legitimacy, a courtier, which we want, and another kid. Oh, and I see we lose 2 legitimacy again straight away. So actually that's just balancing that out, and that's net negative or net neutral. Another 10 civics turn would not be awful at all. But I think a courtier and cheating our son is maybe good. Ooh, tricky. But we can cruel as well. Now I'm just going to take the gracious strength. That seems pretty good. Right, so we're waiting on a settler from Taroko for 4 turns. And I guess we can push on to the next Numidian site in the meantime. Kush have finally expanded. They're up to 4 cities now. Okay. So I guess they've taken all their free sites. Definitely want to get the scout out to see what on earth is going on in Kush. So we can see they've got El Hassa here, El Hassa Moreau, and El Usher up here. And I guess they've settled that other free city site down here, possibly in the corner, which I still haven't actually. I've forgotten that was there. It's such a useless city site. I mean, I guess we can quarry around the mountains, so it's not completely useless. But yeah, maybe we'll take another settler out of Rome next turn. In the meantime, what is this warrior going to do? Not sure. Come kill these new minions, but I'm not sure I want to do that either, really. Let's come down here and start killing these fellows. And yeah, I think that'll do it for the turn. Alright. Turn 20. Our ambassador is debauched. Prince is old enough to be tutored by courtiers, if only we had one. Complete an ambition, that's fantastic. Right, what do we want our prince to be? I think we'd like him to be a tax student. Let's go all in on going crazy military. 6 treasuries, enact tyranny. Interesting, tyranny's possible. I'm not sure it's the route I really want to go down. We still need steel, we still need navigation. Yeah, and serenity is... which we need for tyranny is where? Up here. It's possible. No, I think we'll just take the XP. Governor of Roma, yeah. Stack up all the training we can. That sounds fun. Definitely want some more food because we're really struggling on food. We haven't seen anyone else new. Okay. We've started a farm. We've got another slinger out. So Kush is still only weaker than us. Interesting. So they're building military too. Oh, we've got a crit on the warrior here. That's fantastic. Might as well take that. Wow, we could if we rush. And in fact, we can just do it with a slinger and this guy. Fantastic. Oh, and get another warrior. Do not mind at all if I do. Let's take a shot at this guy. Right, we need lots more settlers now. Yeah, we definitely want another settler out of Rome. We'll have to buy it, but that's okay. And let's start moving forwards, I think. I guess we'll hold this site with the militia. Move him forwards a bit. Alright, that seems like a pretty good turn. We've also got the aspirations of Queen Consort Sempronia. She's become power hungry. The Raven, they call her. Becomes swift and deceitful. Or she becomes an engineer. Swift would be more useful than engineer, I think. So we'll take that. Right, so she's power hungry, so we're going to have to watch out for this woman. She does love us though, so we're getting an awful lot of science and training out of her, which is very good. Yeah, might want to think about making her a vizier, because that's going to be some good stats. We're going to lose a lot of money possibly, but still. Let's find out what that looks like next term. We can't assign her this term because she's already attacked. I guess she is doing quite well as a warrior as well, so we might leave her as a warrior. But anyway, that will do for this turn. Quick check on Kush. 4 cities, weak, competent. 2 laws active, exploration and centralization. Okay, as opposed to our slavery. Okay, ending turn.